Jordan able to recover. Jordan at the start being guarded by Allen Houston and goes to the jumper. Michael Jordan. Many different looks from the Knicks as he did in Chicago in January, and it did not matter, and Jordan hits on his first two.
And Allen Houston got a little windburn there as Michael just beat him easily with the first step, the quick dribble, and Allen Houston left in the dust.
4-2 Chicago. Here's Houston. He went to the scoop. It appears
by that the fact that Michael's already hit his first two jumpers, but Houston going right back at him.
And Jordan again. 3 out of 3 from Michael Jordan here.
So comfortable with a jump shot this time, actually backing down on Allen Houston to get a little space for himself there to take the fadeaway shot, and then Houston trying to get up on Jordan and make him a driver. That's the strategy for the Knicks today, to make Michael go to the basket where they can maybe put a little body on him. But
Bulls 6 and the Knicks 5. Hopper pulls it back out. Shot clock at 4. Nice move by Luke Longley. And the Bulls lead 8-5.
Generally, the Bulls will go inside early to Longley to get some offense.
Hopper played tightly by Childs. Here's Jordan over Houston. Oh, he is on fire. Michael Jordan extends to 8. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining in the first. Rodman again able to keep it alive, trying to call for time and could not as he lands in the stands, and then applauds the official, Scott Foster, for the call.
I thought Dennis was going to do one of his layout dives on this one. This time, once again, Charles Oakley had position and he just had to try to tap it to himself, but Dennis had visions of diving.
It's like the toughness of Chris Childs against the Chicago Bulls. Crowd wanted to travel. Shot clock at 4. Here's Pippen. And that is his first field goal. He missed his first 3 shots.
Well, the stick-to-itiveness of Scottie Pippen on the first foray into the lane.
Many people think, yes, they do think that they're on the way to another championship. We'll take a look at whether Chicago is beatable. And if so, who are the teams that can do it? Plus, complete recaps from all of today's early games. Foul on John Starks and a technical foul on Starks. So John Starks wasting no time getting into the flow of the game.
And the Bulls wasting no time at going inside.
They look to double up on Ward. Bulls will go with the pressure sporadically. Buck Williams has just checked in.
Got the start. Looks like Larry Johnson will play him for a while.
Here's Charlie Ward. So the Knicks take a 22. Has done the job throughout the season. Open shot for Starks. Yes, it's a 3 for John Starks. And the Knicks now lead 25-20. Starks using the pick. Rebounded by Oakley. Recovered by Williams. Starks whipping by Brown. And the foul.
A nice, strong, hard move by John Starks, pulling up, shooting a little teardrop that he learned from Mark Jackson. This one from the baseline, and both Buck Williams and Charles. With the Bulls struggling offensively, they go to Michael Jordan to get something going towards the basket.
And Michael Jordan able to hit. He had missed his previous 5 shots. Jordan now being guarded by Childs.
That was not quite.
Oakley. Charles Oakley.
Being offensive-minded when it's in his comfort zone, in and around the basket. That was a force.
John Starks with the 3. He has the touch. He now has 8. John Starks did not play in that earlier game against the Bulls. It should have opened up a 10-point lead. Kerr passing out the shot, but diving steal by Oakley. 3-on-2. Starks for Ward. And the Bulls want to talk it over.
Well, there's Chris Childs making that move off the pick of Oakley, drawing the defense towards him in the lane, and that left Charles Oakley, a good 18-foot jump shooter, wide open from the baseline. And then that soft pass, but nothing will get the crowd up roaring in the Garden faster than Charles Oakley diving on the floor, knocking the ball loose, setting the fast break going away as Patrick Ewing loved it.
After that explosive start by Chicago, Scottie Pippen has been quiet. Pippen going glass. Scottie Pippen has not had many. Jordan posting up, setting up Kerr for three. Yes! Steve Kerr has not been shooting well recently.
Time he was going to touch it. He was going to do anything he could to get one up, to get his feel back again after not getting much play for most of his first half.
Shot clock at 5. Pippen for three. Yes! So Scottie Pippen showing some signs. And the Bulls have hit 3 of 5 from downtown. Knicks 43, and the Bulls.
4 shots, now 1 for his last 9.
Rodman with a ringer shot. Dennis Rodman taking his first shot and has a pretty good touch, but you don't see it too frequently. So Rodman cuts it to a 6-point Knick lead.
2 minutes.
Ewing, beautiful timing, and Wennington upset with an excellent passer, fires on the hop, picked off by Ewing. Here's Ewing going all the way. 1/10 of a second to go in the half. And Patrick Ewing shaken up. Rodman.
You mentioned Rodman, a good passer. This was a bad one when Patrick Ewing can come up and pick it off that easily. And Patrick has one thing on his mind, take it to the basket, and that should have been a foul on Dennis Rodman on the low bridge as he bent down and hip checked Ewing hard to the floor. Here's the collision. Should have been a foul.
Strong finish by the Knicks, and they're up by 10, 52-42. Patrick Ewing with 14 points, 9 coming in the second quarter. Michael Jordan opened in explosive fashion but cooled off. He has 13 at the last 8, 17 of the last 20, and have been on a roll since the All-Star break. Johnson kept it alive and Oakley converts. The Knicks lead is now
the kinds of plays that Chicago usually makes because of their quickness and athletic ability. Just active to loose balls, but this time it was Larry Johnson. He's made some mistakes, but be sure he's done an outstanding job with New York.
The tip by Oakley. 11 points for Oakley, and the Knicks lead.
That's an amazing drop, and it shows in his body.
Larry Johnson, beautiful move. 7 points for Johnson. The Knicks lead by 17. Here's Pippen. He saw the opening. Yes, and it counts. Scottie Pippen will go to the line.
Larry Johnson used to post up all the time when he was with the Charlotte Hornets, and you used to have to come and double team. That was a strong, assertive move towards the basket. This time, Pippen able to go around Larry Johnson.
Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Jordan, Michael Jordan, who has not had the touch. Jordan putting moves on Houston, and then hits. Beautiful series of fakes by Jordan, and the Knicks lead is down to 12.
Now Michael can't wait around any longer for his teammates to get something going. He has to make it happen, especially at the offensive end, but he's certainly capable of making it happen also at the defensive end.
Charles all the way. This ball has a 3-on-1, picked off by Harper. Fires it down. Jordan with Ewing back. Jordan around Ewing. Oh, what a move, and the foul. And that could get the Bulls going. A sensational move by Michael Jordan, who will be headed to the line. 2:21 left in the third. Knicks take the timeout. Ewing stepped away, and then Ward came over to make the contact.
Well, actually, Dennis Rodman forced that turnover from behind on Charlie Ward, and Patrick Ewing really out of his element in that situation.
Wennington up at the high post. Here's Pippen for three. Oh, the rebound is put home. Michael Jordan with 22. And
He's tried every which way to get his team going and get himself going in this third quarter. Hit the jumper, hit the open floor plays, this time overpowering.
One run. We're down to 10 seconds in the quarter. Here's Jordan. Rejected by Buck Williams. And Buck running the floor, but Ward goes all the way, and he's fouled. He was hammered by Brown.
Jordan getting into the lane, looking for a shot or looking to get fouled. Couldn't find a body to bump into. Was Buck Williams coming out of nowhere, and a clean block as he starts the fast break for the Knicks.
Jumps out to help. Here's Wennington. Dumped it off. Shot clock at 4. Jordan. Michael Jordan. Check in with Ahmad for more. 3. And Starks gets to it. Jordan back. Starks for Williams. Oh, and Buck Williams sent flying. The basket counts. And the foul. Buck looking a little woozy.
Well, the Knicks have been the better fast-breaking team in this game, as John Starks finds Buck Williams going hard in on that side, and Jason Caffey unable to do much about it. Make sure he got some body, but not before Buck could get his arms up and make that shot. You don't want to give up a three-point play opportunity there. You want to try to get the player with his arms up, but Jason Caffey just slow to react.
Ewing with the rebound and the bucket and the foul. Well, Wennington called for the foul. This now a potential 5-point play for the Knicks.
Well, Buck is a struggling free throw shooter. You have to anticipate miss, even if it's the best free throw shooter in the league. But Bill Wennington just got shoved underneath the basket by Patrick Ewing, unable to rebound when your head is behind the backboard. Michael a little upset with himself, but you got to give credit to John Starks. Played Michael about as well as you can.
And Childs, who has been working his way, not able to hit 4 of 14 from the field. Allen Houston all the way. So the Knicks have reacted well to that. And Robert Parrish has checked in for the first time. Here's Starks. So the Knicks open up a 15-point goal. 13. Jordan with the step going glass. Michael has 29. The Knicks lead. Starks went for the steal. And Jordan able to recover and hit. And the Knicks want a timeout. Charlotte Hornets. Here's Ewing spinning. Looked like Rodman got a piece of it. Rodman coming over. Houston for 3. Well, Allen Houston on the floor in the fourth quarter, which has not always been the case.
Patrick Ewing coming out high to set a pick for Chris Childs, and he just levels Scottie Pippen, who had his teeth rattled on the play. But you can see Allen Houston on this play. He gathered himself, got his legs in the...
Jordan had the baseline closed by Houston. Parrish on the recovery. And Jordan hits, but it will not count. And oh, look out, Rodman and Ewing face to face. Now Rodman already involved earlier with Buck Williams. Patrick Ewing was ushered aside by assistant coach Brendan Malone. They continue the discussion now with Chris Childs between them.
Well, here's the banging as Dennis Rodman put the elbow and arm out, which knocked Patrick Ewing down. But Patrick very careful when he came back up to get in the face of Dennis Rodman that he kept his arms down, so he didn't catch himself with a slap or a punch. Because Patrick good looks on good feeds from Patrick Ewing out of double teams, unable to knock the shot down.
Rodman with a nice pass. It counts, and the foul. Beautiful shovel feed. Rodman to Parrish, and Parrish goes to the line.
Well, this is what Dennis Rodman can do in the offense. He's a reluctant shooter and scorer, but he realizes that the Bulls have to get some quick scoring here. Able to find Robert Parrish underneath on a beautiful feed.
Remaining in the fourth quarter. Here is Jordan. Rebound, Rodman. Dennis Rodman with his third field goal. He has 9 points, 18 rebounds, and the Knicks lead is down. Parrish digging in. Shot clock at 7. Here's Ewing with the spin. Big bucket. Knicks lead, 9-point lead. A minute 10 remaining in the fourth. Jordan with the step. Going glass. 95-91. The Knicks lead is down to 4. And here's pressure. They've been trying to find Jordan. Jordan guarded by Houston. Oakley over to help. Jordan with the left hand to center out. It's down to 2. Michael Jordan brings the Bulls within 2. 29 and 2/10 seconds remaining in the fourth remaining. But this is Michael Jordan's time. First he goes glass from the right side. And then able to set up with the left hand, putting the move on Allen Houston and hitting to cut it to 2. We'll return after these messages. Knicks using the clock. And Ewing shot is good. And Ewing with some words for the Chicago bench. That was a tough angle, and I believe
After catches, faces up on Robert Parrish, looking for driver shot. And this thing just took the side of the backboard and looks over at the bench as assistant coach Frank Hamlin saying, "Are you kidding me?" Off the glass from that angle. Here it is again as Patrick dead flat, and it did on live action certainly catch the side of the glass, and the Bulls bench could see all of that.
Just nicked the glass from a tough angle from the corner. The Bulls calling for time.